yourself, please.
Good evening. My name is Toby Molesky. I'm running for Clerk Auditor. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Previously, I've served in the Pleasantview City Council and Pleasantview Mayor, and while I was mayor, I did serve with Sharon. Served on many boards and commissions as part of the volunteer to fill those bodies for those taxpayer organizations. I'm running for a few reasons. One, I'd like to see some performance audits with the permission of the legislative body, along with helping secure our elections, and I'm going to try and keep it short so we have some other candidates. Based on time, we can get through this.
Hi, my name is Ricky Hatch. I'm the Weber County Clerk Auditor, and I feel it's important to secure the elections, feel it's important to save taxpayer dollars, and to serve the citizens. This past year, with all the allegations about elections and the fact that Utah, by state law, has to vote by mail, I took a look as a CPA from a control standpoint and said, what can we do to help make our elections even better? And that ended up resulting in House Bill 313 at the legislature, which strengthened elections throughout the state by state law. My team and I have made recommendations that have resulted in the savings of $25 million over the next 10 years by addressing employee benefits and retiree benefits at the county. And we perform close to 100 control-based audits throughout the county over the past several years. And then lastly, serving citizens. To me, it's really important to have an open door and to listen to the citizens and to work hard. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Ricky, we'll start with you on this next question. What is your top priority as soon as your term starts?
This year, the top priority is election confidence. Voters, I feel very confident about the controls and safeguards that we have in place in Weber County. We've perfected them over the years. We have a solid election system, but we have to be at a higher level. We have to make sure that the public has confidence, has that same level of confidence in the system. And so that's why we now conduct public integrity tours, open, available to the public. And we've done those tours, but now we've actually solidified them and scheduled them so the public knows exactly when we're going to be doing those. Everything is done in the light of day, transparent and open, and always willing to seek input and get suggestions from the citizens. When they come through the tour, I always say, think like a crook, try to find a hole, and then we'll plug it. So that's, for me, the top priority right now is improving voter confidence in elections.
Thank you. Toby, same question.
Can you repeat it for me again?
Yeah. What is your top priority as soon as your term starts?
The one top priority initially is election security, is taking what was done in this election, going through it, making it bulletproof, because we've got a presidential election coming in 2 years. So make that as bulletproof as possible, show the public how we're going to do it, what's going to be done, so there is no questions on who was elected, and we're going to do that by securing the ballots, cleaning up the voter list, and making sure everybody who votes is the one who voted.
Thank you. All right, Toby, how often do you review the U.S. Constitution and Republican Party platform?
I see the Constitution a lot more because it's in my office. The Republican platform, about every time we meet or we read a portion of it at one of our GOP meetings.
I have a goal to read the U.S. Constitution every year on July 4th. That's something that I think is super important. I do carry it around with me, a copy of it with me as well in my bag. Utah State Constitution, not so much, at least once every 2 years, and like Toby, portions of it at every executive committee meeting.
Perfect, thank you. What formal education do you have that applies to the office you're running for, and how does it apply?
I got my bachelor's and master's degree in accounting and earned my CPA, Certified Public Accountant license, in the late 90s. That has come in very heavy because the county auditor position obviously does the purchasing and budgeting for the county and all of the financial reporting, as well as general ledger and things like that. So that's important that way, but this has also helped with elections. It's helped with elections because you have to look at elections from a risk and control standpoint, and that's been super important for me as we've gone through and identified our processes, tried to identify where's the key risk and where are the key controls. Are there any gaps? And if so, let's fill them.
Thank you.
My formal education is the School of Hard Knocks. I've been self-employed for over 30 years. I have several businesses, several rental properties, and have sold real estate that entire time. I'm the key earner, the key spender, the key budget officer, the key security officer to make sure people are not breaking in, trying to steal, looking at everything from every angle, from purchasing 2x4s to drywall to screws, best practices as far as what can be done at a better wage, a better price, and give you a better quality product. And I've done that since I started in this business that I'm in, and I believe I can bring a great deal of experience to this office.
Thank you. Okay, it's important to follow the money. How much money have you been given in this campaign? By how many different donors? What's your average donation amount? Are you willing to disclose your contributions and expenses tonight rather than waiting until the required disclosure deadlines? We'll start with Toby.
So I've received several checks. I've received some cash as well, and I've had some in-kind. I'm not sure of the actual amounts, but I spent most of the expenses that I've done have been from my own pocket. Probably in the upwards of $5,000-6,000 so far, if not more. I really haven't counted it up. I just throw it in a folder, and when his office calls and says it's due today, then I'm going to add it up.
Ricky.
I'm a little bit different. I balance my family's checkbook daily, and I balance my campaign checkbook weekly. So I happen to know I've received 51 donations from 51 different donors as of today. The average donation amount is $250. Did I miss a question?
Nope, I think you have them all.
That's it.
Thank you. Final comments. Ricky, we'll start with you.
Thank you for coming. I wish this place were packed to the gills. However, there are lots of questions about elections administration, about county finances and county government. My recommendation and my request to you is if you see something that you're concerned about, that's legitimate concern. Please come and talk to me, call me, email me, go to my website. There's lots of information there. I would love to share with you the history, what I've done, how I think I can improve. I know that I'm not perfect, and I want to continue to improve, and I work hard to do that every day. So welcome your questions, welcome your challenges, and would love to serve you for another 4 years. Thank you.
Again, thank you for coming. Again, my name is Toby Molesky, and I am running for Clerk Auditor. I'm running not for a job because I feel that I have something to offer, and I see a thing that I can change and make better for all of us here in Weber County. Everything from auditing to our property taxes to the election security. I've been fortunate in family, life, and God that I've had this opportunity to do this. I'm financially okay in that regard, so I'm gonna take a break, do this, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna go back to that and probably not do anything after that. Just play with hopefully maybe I get a couple more grandkids is the goal. So with that, I would appreciate your vote and have a great day, and thank you for coming again.